we've enabled engineers and developers to be able to build whatever they need to build in order to be able to get their jobs done as quickly as possible, because speed is of paramount importance. The challenge with that is if they're not building inside of an environment that has guardrails, where you can have visibility into what's going on, where you can see what the cost is going to be for what it is you're building, where you can see what the various security elements are of what it is you're building, then it can spin out of control pretty quickly. If you have to build 20, 30, 40, 150 environments in a week, if you don't have automation and standardization, the work's just not getting done. I don't care how many people are in your team. So you kind of have to build in that collaborative nature into the environment. And I think that you've got to standardize, you've got to try and predict what will be built. But I think solutions such as CloudBolt's solution, which is providing that level of confidence and consistency in a standardized approach. And here's something we built earlier. You don't have to invent it again. We've already built one of these. Definitely when you get to the point where you're multi-cloud, using the native tools, just makes it more and more difficult. It's like maintaining 3 or 4 operating systems. So the models are different, and you need a common language. You need a common taxonomy across them. And that's what I believe CloudBolt provides, is that you're able to understand the disparate nature of some of these platforms and technologies and be able to rationalize them. So I wanted to get my arms around what our costs look like, and then attempt to model that going forward so we could actually budget and forecast effectively. I had gotten involved in a lot of budgeting conversations around what cloud was going to cost us going forward. And there was an awful lot of hand waving going on. I don't know if they enjoy it, but I think that they're comfortable with us not really understanding our monthly invoices from them. There's definitely an element of mystery to a certain extent, and you have to kind of dig around to figure that out. You're going to be able to translate one language into another fairly easily. I think that's a pretty powerful component. And certainly, as long as I've been working in security, that building it in versus bolting it on is the only way to do it. Because once the genie's out of the bottle, you can't go back. Oftentimes, you can't go back and retrofit security. It's never going to be as effective after the fact as it would have been if it was done up front. Having a baseline set of requirements from a security perspective as part of a solution that allows engineers to build on top of the infrastructure you're providing for them, I think is massive, because the other way of doing it means that you find out about it after the fact. It's already in production, it's already running, and then you have to try and fit it into some sort of a mold that just doesn't exist. Providing a level of predictability, providing a level of confidence, providing, making sure that things were observable and that they followed all of the rules, a level of governance, if you like, that we were missing.